Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where last time we tracked the Agrim down into the Trollshalls, and now we're on a hunt to find Narquil before they do. Do we have a chance? What do you say about that, Condaleth?
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Certain places within the woods and crags of the Tal Bruinen have an unsavory air. The few travelers that pass by them oft report an unsettled feeling, a troubling disquiet. This is in itself not unusual, for the land remembers many things that we have forgotten, and makes such memories known to us, though we recognize them not. But to learn that such a relic of evil as the ring by which the champion of Angmar knew her greatest strength could lie hidden within these woods, it could explain much. Look to the southeast. Do you see the stonework within the narrow pass through the rocks? That place is called Delisad, and it is a ruins by which I know little. A velvet make it is, but the air is heavy about it. Look for Muldir by the narrow pass to Delisad, and he will tell you if he has seen anything of note. The other site that I have in mind is Erin Singor, a den of wood trolls to the northwest Talbruinen. The creatures grow from saplings in the wooded and watery grove, and it is therefore rarely troubled by outsiders. Might Narquil be lie hidden within the reedy beds, or buried in the mud of Singir, or the depths of Bar Threchir beneath it? One of its scouts, Lavathir, has studied the ways of the Tua trolls. Look for him outside the entrance of Singor. When Mundir and Lavathir have given you what they can, return to me with Narquil or with information about its location, which you have learned, and we can decide our next course. Alright, so Plan A, find Narquil. Plan B, find some information that will help us to find Narquil. Got it. Here's Laventhir. Let's see what he has to say.
Mind my words, traveler.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Pinelore, but it must be an urgent errand to bring you to this far into the wild. I must confess that I have seen no sign of the ring that you seek, but the wood trolls make lengthy exploration difficult. There's an unsavory air about the place, and the presence of an evil relic might serve to explain it. There is a cave beneath Singor called Bar Zahir, and I believe that the unpleasant air that hangs over the land here comes from the cave. It must be searched for any signs of Narquil. This will be no simple feat, for the cave is the home of the dog Tarhashku, the children of Taushach, who ruled the wood trolls of the north for a time. Look for them in the deepest chambers of Bareth Arhir, and determine if Narquil rests within one of their chambers. Hinder too any Agrim that you see searching the cave, and return to me when you have plumbed the deepest chambers and slain the Dag Tarshku. Perhaps you'll return with Narquil, and the search will be at an end? Well, we'll see. Now, this one is expected to be a little bit tough since it has that small fellowship mark on it, though I think it's one where you take that to it with a little bit of a grain of salt. Now, find the entrance to Bar Tharkir. Wonderful. Now, unfortunately, the quest tracker is still pointing me to the quest giver here, so I need to change my quest focus so that I will go into the proper direction, so I can find the wood trolls, whether I want to find them or not. And that is... Oh, yes, because yes, I could see that tree trunk up there, so I think I have to get up this hill somehow. Ah, here's the slope. And I think that this will just lead me up slowly and surely into the trolley area. Now I think that the mobs here are for the epic mainly. So I may have to fight them. Well, I guess I'll find that out in a moment. I know once I get into the cave I'll have to fight them. No, okay. The regular mobs in this area aren't. But when I hit the cave, I'll definitely have to fight those. Maybe I didn't want to take that bridge. So let's head this way instead. For some reason I thought I had to cross a couple of bridges in order to get there, but I couldn't find what I was looking that way. I guess it shows you how much I have forgotten this quest since the last time I've done it. It has been years. But now, let's see. Can I find a way around? What level are these trolls? Oh, 38. Yeah. Most definitely not at my level. But now it looks like I do need to take a bridge up. I need that bridge. How do I get to that bridge? The first bridge I saw doesn't lead to it, so I'm hoping that wading across the river here and going up this hill will lead me to the bridge that will take me there. This is a route that's confusing, which probably explains why I don't think I've ever found it on first attempt in any time I've ever done this quest. But I think I have finally found it. Yay! Now this is going to switch back at least once, isn't it? Yeah, probably up here. Probably past these trolls who are way under level. But I'm pretty sure that once I get in the cave, I'll find some opposition. There is a cave here, isn't there? Oh! I think there's too much overgrowth. Ah! You have found the entrance to Bar S are here. Does Narquil lie within? Let's go and find out. Now let's see who lies within. Yeah, level 50 opponents. Alright. Therefore, if you're at standard level for the Troll Shawls, this is not a good place to go. If you want to avoid lore masters that blast you with light and fire, this is not a good place to go. If you think that you're going to avoid lightning strikes by coming to the... Oh. Okay, the bog crawlers apparently are not bog lurkers. Alright, so the trolls are under level. It's just the Agrim who are at full level. Really? Really? Okay, what do I have to do here? I have to defeat... Oh, the main trolls. Well, I was wondering which direction I have to go. Of course, you have to go both directions. Alright, here is the first of those. The northern chamber reveals no signs of Narquil's presence. Well, let's get rid of the troll presence at least. No wonder they say these are the most deadly ones in the area. They're the only ones that are at level with a level 50 player. Alright, well that's one of them. Ah, this looks like the other passage. Let's see what's in here. Other than more lurkers and more low-level trolls. And one level 50 troll. The southwest chamber reveals no sign of Narquil's presence. How about the presence of a cat? And Goodbye. Well, so much for that. I found no signs of the ring.
What do you need?
No signs of Narquil. I am sorry, but we may take comfort from this. The Angrim still search in the cave, but we know now that it cannot be found within. May their learning of this fact be slow. I am pleased that you have defeated the Nagtarshaku, for no good could come of their continued growth. Tarshach himself caused a great deal of turmoil in Talbrunnen before he found his way northward, and his children will likely do the same. What, go northward or cause a great deal of trouble? I am sorry that your search proved to be fruitless. Did Candela suggest any other locations? Yes, I will go there next. Oh, after I choose a reward, of course. Is this worth anything? Absolutely nothing. Except for cash, of course. Now we have arrived at Delisad. This place is now called Delisad, but its true name is forgotten. So it used to be called Forgotten, but the name has been forgotten. Okay, I see.
Will you lend me your ear?
Yes, I am pleased to meet you, Pinelore. I saw you standing with Candela from afar, but I don't think that you saw me at the distance. The Agrim came to Delisad immediately after they arrived, but as far as I know, they didn't gain access to the deep places of the ruins. Their effort to open up that door has been frustrated. They soon moved on to other parts of Talbrunnen. You should ensure that the door is still secure. It has been for a long time, and as long as I have known of it, and it will be a comfort to know that the Agrim did not breach it. And if you would, defeat some of the Angrim who have invaded. They have moved their search to other ruins that are now scattered throughout the Talbrunnen. This is not a place for Angrim, and I will have them cast out. Alright, so find the locked door deep within the ruins of Delisad. And I guess I can't kill any Angrim until after I do that, because it does not tell me to kill Angrim at this moment. But I am sure it will, because if he told me that I should kill some, I would think that he'll at some point tell me to do so. Or is that just a suggestion and not a requirement for the quest? Well, let's go up these stairs. Yeah, because I think that's the door he speaks of. Up, 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 up. I don't see any Angrim. This door looks secure. The Angrim have not forced it open. Alright. Well, it looks like I needed to return to him. That was nothing. The door appears to still be intact.
A shadow was on my spirits.
The door secure? I'm glad to hear it. So it means that we are no nearer to learning if Narquil is hidden somewhere behind it. The key to that door has surely been lost over time. And I don't doubt that if the Angrim believe that Narquil does lie within Delisad, they will seek to force the door open before long. Well, the door of Delisad may purchase us some time in which to find Narquil, if it is hidden in some other location in Talbrunnen. If it is within Delisad, I must admit that I'm at a loss. Even if we could somehow gain entrance to the sealed ruins, how could we remove Narquil without alerting the Angrim who patrol the area? Well, that I don't know. Ooh, a hat. Well, I don't know about that one. Well then, let's get back to Candelith. I haven't found the ring.
Megavonnen.
Well, don't give up. I had thought Narquil might have been the cause of the troubling disquiet that hangs over Aaron Singor and Delisad, but it was only a guess. Perhaps the ring does lie within Delisod, with no way to gain access to the ruined halls, without also allowing in the Angrim. We must trust to the locked door and delay them while we search elsewhere. But listen, another avenue of search may have opened up to us. Oh, and what's that?
Might you spare a moment of your time?
I had been focusing on places around which travelers of my scouts had reported sensations of uneasiness and disquiet, such as the wood troll grove of Baron Singor and the elf ruins of Delisod. But that is only because it was the avenue that I felt was open to us. The Angrim have also been combing the elf ruins throughout the Talbrunnen, and until a few hours ago I assumed that it was because they had some information that we did not. And yet, if that was so, why would they not focus in just one place? If they knew Narquil to be hidden within Delisod, would they not devote all their efforts upon it? I'm sure that they would, and yet they are not, which tells me that the Angrim do not know the location of Narquil any more than we do. One of my scouts, Idrinet, encountered a small company of Angrim near the burnt-out remains of a cottage not far to the northeast of Echad Candeleth, the Crumbled Cellar, it is called. She defeated the Angrim and sent word to me, asking if I knew any reason that they would show an interest in such a trivial place. The Crumbled Cellar? Well, I don't know. Maybe they thought I had some wine in it or something? No, don't tell me how you'd have good wine after all these centuries, but that's another matter. In any case, the answer is clear. They are searching for everything that they can in hopes to find a clue, just as we have done. I want you to speak with Indraneth and learn what you may. Alright. Well, just in case the Angrim were on the right track there, and they were on the right track, but decided not to. Actually, no, they were forced away. That's right, because they were defeated. So they may have been prevented from finishing their search. Hello there.
What do you need?
Candelith has told me of the Tailpine lore. Do you really think that Narquil or some evidence of its location might be hidden in the Talbrunnen? A small company of Angrim was sifting through the debris of the cottage across the water over there. It's called the Crumbled Cellar by Garbert and Afanin, who lived down the river, but I think it burnt to the ground before Gerbert's time. You should search through the rubble. I can't imagine you will find anything of use, but if the Angrim thought it was worth searching, all right, then we should search it, and hope you prevent them from finding anything. I presume this is the crumbled cottage they're talking about, or crumbled cellar? Now, anything here of use? Hold on. Anything in here? You search through the debris but find nothing. How through here? Nothing. A rotted diary. Well, some parts of it look like they're readable. Well, let's go and let's first bring it to the elf, then we can read it. I found an old book there.
Megavonen.
You found this diary amongst the ruins. It is probably nothing, but I will see if I can learn anything from these pages. The name of this diary's owner is familiar to me, and it fills me with dread, though. Did you not say that Amarthiel used the name Sarah Oakhart as she traveled in the fell errands throughout the wild? And yet look here, upon the cover. It's barely legible, but it can be made out as Sarah Oakhart. You must bring this to Candelith, Pine Lore. This may be the clue to which we have sought. Sarah Oakhart. Well, definitely the heart of this matter. The cellar held the diary of Sarah Oakhart.
How can I be of service?
A journal. Yes, can it be? I don't understand, though. Amarthio can't have. There must be more to this riddle than we know, Pine Lore, for I am filled with confusion. But hearken this. Brought 2 chickens to share with L, but the spirits were low, and I think the food brought him no joy. Understandable, of course. Keeping N within the ruins of Seathad must be a great sorrow to him. Whoever Sarah Oakhart may have been, Amarthiel in disguise or not, it is plain to me that of whom she speaks. L can be of no other than Lairdon, or N anything but Narquil. We are close, Pineleaf. We are close. I can feel it. The secret lies within this journal, friend Hobbit. The diary of Sarah Oakhart.
Stay a moment.
What's within the diary? Anything else? Is there going to be a good clue as to the whereabouts of the ring? We have to find that out in the next episode of Lore of the Shadow.